Hello trainers and welcome to another episode of You Versus. Today I have a battle between Robert and YANIC! This is a Wi-Fi battle that I'm guessing has no tiers to it. It's a single battle. All I see right now is we've got Robert with a Frost Lass, Doublade, I'm guessing Eviolite, hopefully anyway, or else it's probably going to go down fairly quickly. We got an Aggron, maybe Mega. We have Azumarill. We got the Umbreon, and we have the Hitmonchan. I'm guessing that we have Umbreon as a nice wall. The Frostlass probably has Destiny Bond on it. This looks like a really offensive team here. Not too much bulk. And YANIC has a Moltres on his team, as well as a Charizard, possibly Mega X or Y. Looking at the team, I'm guessing Y, just because the Sun Boost would be nice with that Delphox and that Moltres. We have the Espeon, probably its Magic Bouncer to prevent any hazards from coming up, which is really good. The Delphox, Magician, maybe, I'm not sure. That Zekrom, we got that Uber's Zekrom right over there. I'm guessing Moltres is Uber's too. I don't really know. I don't think so. And then we have that Mew, probably as a defogger in case any hazards do get up. So he's prepared for any sort of threats that come on our way. So without further ado, let's get this battle started, please, with YANIC issuing a challenge. Here we go. So YANIC does decide to lead off with Mew as Robert does go for his Frostlass lead. I only could tell because the preview kind of displays it. I figured out how to read it. Immediately decides to withdraw the Mew and go straight into his Charizard. I guess not wanting to take too much damage from anything, but we do see that Robert does send out the use Shadow Ball as the Charizard does decide to Mega Evolve into Charizard Y, just like I predicted. Hopefully. And we see that the Drought is coming through, and that's a nice and shiny Charizard too. I didn't realize it before. I don't know why I didn't notice it. As Robert does go for the Confuse Ray right onto the Charizard. Hopefully it hits itself. It won't do too much damage if it does, but it'll still do enough to get it in the way. But he breaks through the confusion and goes for the Flamethrower, and this is now onto its Focus Sash with this Frostlass. There we go. And it goes straight for the Toxic, just trying to get some residual damage off. This is nice. That's really cool. I want to really see how this battle... I thought the Destiny Bond would come through. That would have been really nice to see if Destiny Bond came through and then the Charizard went down. But he does land the Toxic. The Flamethrower does do enough to knock it out. It doesn't miss. It had 1 HP. It was going down regardless. So we see that the toxic damage is going to start building up here as he decides to go into his Hitmonchan, which is a little bit interesting. I didn't think he would actually go into this Hitmonchan just because of the potential Air Slash, but he must have something for it. As he does decide to switch into Mew, and Hitmonchan goes straight for the Thunder Punch, which is a nice switch because that Mew is going to eat that up entirely. So he goes straight from the Hitmonchan into Aura, the Umbreon. I'm guessing to eat up any Psychic type move just like that. The Psychic came out as Dazzling Gleam now comes from this Mew and goes straight onto the Umbreon. Not doing too much actually, as Umbreon does try to go for the Toxic, but unfortunately fails and misses. As the Sunlight does disappear and the Dazzling Gleam does come off again from the Mew and hits that Umbreon pretty hard. So he does get the Toxic off. Very nice. Very, very good. The Synchronize does come through, however, and now Umbreon is toxic as well. And the Synchronize is there, and Mew's already poisoned, so there's double synchronizing everywhere all over the place. So with Mew being poisoned and Umbreon being poisoned, I'm guessing that Umbreon's going to either switch out. Oh, yeah, there we go. Switching out and going into... Let's see, we got this Doublade coming out, eating up this Dazzling Gleam right now. This is doing nothing to this Doublade. Look at that. Nice and damaged. Nothing. And that Toxic is going to start building up more and more on that Mew, so he's going to want to switch out right here as the Shadow Sneak is not going to be appreciated off this Doublade as the Moltres does come out. Woo! Nice and powerful. We got the Shadow Claw coming straight from the Doublade, not doing anything to this Moltres. So his Doublade does decide to switch because it's like, I'm not going to stay in and catch this Fire Blast really quick. As the Azumarill does come out and the Heat Wave does come off of this... off the Moltres onto the Azumarill, doing nothing yet again. So we got some nice switches, but the burn does fall off. This Azumarill is now not as as good as it could have been in this battle. That's really unfortunate for Robert. As the Sky Attack does come out, we see him charging up for light. Is it a Power Herb? It is not Power Herb. So the Aqua Ring does come, which is very nice. So getting that much additional HP recovery with the leftovers and the Aqua Ring, very nice. As the Sky Attack right here is about to probably come off any second now. He's charging up, get ready to spread his wings and fly away. Here we go, straight into the Azumarill, doing a ton of damage. As the leftovers and the Aqua Ring, did Azumarill flinch or did it miss? I actually didn't catch that. I'm guessing he tried to go for something, and I couldn't quite catch that. As the Azumarill is about to go down to this Fire Blast right here, I did carry Fire Blast. That was just a joke before. I didn't think it would actually carry it. That's cool. The Moltres does knock out the Azumarill, so very well played on YANIC's part. But we do have the Hitmonchan coming out. I'm guessing the Thunder Punch is going to come through. That Sky Attack is going to leave it vulnerable for one turn for a Thunder Punch to come straight through, potentially knocking it out, not doing enough. I'm guessing he was hoping for the Paralysis, which would have been nice. And I'm seeing that he doesn't carry Mach Punch, because if he had Mach Punch, he could have just sent it out and used Mach Punch right there. As the Sky Attack does come through onto this Aggron, doing 0. That did 0. That did nothing. As Aggron is not going to go for the Mega Evolution. Interesting. As we see the switch here go into Espeon, as I'm guessing he tried to get up his Stealth Rocks, but he does go for the Mega Evolution. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess switches happen first. That's my apologies. I keep forgetting what comes first, Megas or switching. But he does end up going straight for the Brick Break. Is that Brick Break? And then Espeon goes for the Dig. Wow, that's actually, wow. The Earthquake comes through off of this. Oh, that Espeon is now down, and he is free to set up hazards if he would like. Don't know if he has hazards. He has potential for Stealth Rocks, which is interesting. The Terravolt Zekrom comes out, relinquishing its ability. The Dragon Breath does come, and do we get the Paralysis? We get the Paralysis off of this Aggron, this Mega Aggron, and it does go for the Earthquake. How much damage is this going to do to Zekrom? This is going to do quite a bit of damage, actually. It does a little more than half. As the Outrage does come through, probably doing a lot more because of Aggron's ability. Actually, I lied. That did nothing. That did absolutely nothing. Earthquake is coming through again, knocking out the Zekrom, right? Yeah, there we go, knocking out the Zekrom. Whew! So the two Uber, or the slightly higher, scarier Pokemon, are not doing too much this battle. As the Delphox does come out, and he goes for the Psychic, I'm guessing predicting the switch, because the Flamethrower would have been the better play. But the Earthquake does come through. He had no reason not to stay in, I guess, because Earthquake did wreck house on this Delphox, and now Delphox is going down with the Psychic. I'm guessing it's choiced into Psychic, because why would he stick to choose that move again when he could have easily switched into the Fire Blast? And looking at the damage that it did, it probably was choiced, probably choice spexed, which would be very interesting. I've never seen choice specs Delphox, but we do have the Energy Ball coming from this Mew, as Mew did come back out, and now Aggron is now down. We're getting close to the end of this battle right here, as the Toxic is coming down. We're getting to a point where things are going to start picking up again. We see our Doublade come back again. What's the nickname for this? Oh, but we do use Transform, and the Doublade is now out. Oh, no. And that was a Berry? I'm guessing to weaken the power of the attack that came through. The Kaibo Berry or something. I can't really quite read it from this distance. I'm sitting quite a little bit away from my DS, so I can't really tell. As a Shadow Claw does come off again from the Mew onto the Doublade, and it does a critical hit. However, Doublade is able to knock out the Imposter Doublade, the Fake Doublade, the Mew Doublade. And YANIC does decide to send out Moltres yet again, as I'm hoping this Doublade has Shadow Sneak. That would be very good for it, but instead it does not. And Moltres does go for the Heat Wave, being able to knock out this Doublade. If he had Shadow Sneak, he would have basically been able to probably sweep his entire team right now, or do at least a heck of a lot. As Hitmonchan does come out again, as the Moltres goes for Fly, the Thunder Punch is avoided. Hitmonchan is now forced to switch out into something that can possibly tank. He's probably going to have to like sacrifice right here, as the fly does come off onto this Umbreon, doing enough to knock it out. So I'm guessing he sacked off right here, as Moltres does die to Life Orb or Rocky Helmet. I didn't see that. As Umbreon does also go down. So that was actually really well played, as YANIC decides to send out his Charizard yet again. As Hitmonchan, we see the return of... I'm speaking like Yoda here for no reason. There's no reason for me to do that. But the sunlight is now out because of drought again, and Charizard goes for Fly. He has Fly on 2 of his Pokemon. That's unfortunate, as Hitmonchan does go for the Thunder Punch, and I'm guessing he has no choice but to stay in right here, as the Fly does come off, leaving it at 6 HP. Hitmonchan goes for the Thunder Punch, doing it enough for Toxic, and no, it does, it goes down. That's game. That's game right there, holding on by 6 HP. Congratulations, Robert. That was an awesome match. Felt a little slow at first, but that ending, that ending was really, really good. Wow. So anyway, guys, that is what I have left for you today. This may be the last Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle you see on this channel, because as you guys know, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire come out worldwide this Friday, November 21st. So that is really exciting. I have my copies fully done, and I'm ready to start playing them on Friday. That's probably what I'm going to be doing all day Friday. But please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll have another video for you guys on Wednesday, another Wi-Fi battle. Did I say please be sure to like, comment, subscribe? Regardless, I don't really care. But please be sure to leave your friend codes and your battle codes, if you have any, on the in the comments section, so that I can take battles from you guys, because I know you guys are probably into battling, if those of you who probably watch and are capable of battling. And I'd love to challenge everyone, and I'd like to see whatever you guys have that may have been really cool, like this. It may have been slow at first, but it has that one heck of an ending. But I'm rambling now. I'm a little bit hungry, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!